What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando, Florida for Thursday, July 26, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, and Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Production on a film follow-up to HBO's three-season western Deadwood is scheduled to begin in October, the network said Wednesday. The Hollywood Reporter said Casey Boyles, the cable network's president of programming, announced that the movie is tentatively slated to debut next spring. Deadwood creator David Mitch wrote the screenplay for the project, and Daniel Minahan is scheduled to direct it. Boyles told those gathered at the Television Critics Association press tour in Pasadena, according to TVGuide.com. All of these people have worked very hard to get this together. We are thrilled. It has been a logistics nightmare getting schedules lined up, but we are there and it is greenlit. The show, which wrapped in 2006, starred Ian McShane, Timothy Oliphant, Molly Parker, Kim Dickens, John Hawkes, Robin Rickard, W. Earl Brown, Dayton Cali, Paul Malcolmson, and Brad Dourif. Dickens captioned a picture of her from the original series that she posted on Instagram, back in the saddle again, #Deadwood at HBO. Alexandra Daddario will star in a forthcoming adaptation of Can You Keep a Secret? Deadline reported Tuesday the 32-year-old actress will star in and executive produce a big-screen version of the Kinsella novel. Daddario will play Emma Corrigan, a young woman who spills her secrets to a handsome stranger during a turbulent plane ride. The stranger ends up being Jack Harper, the new CEO of her company. Elsie Duran will direct the adaptation, with Charles Miller to executive produce with Daddario. Kinsella, who is also known for the book Confessions of a Shopaholic, says she's absolutely thrilled about the adaptation. The author says, "I know my readers around the world will look forward to it just as much as I do. I'm very excited that Alexandra Daddario is to play Emma, and I can't wait to see the story come alive on screen." Daddario confirmed her casting in a tweet Tuesday. She wrote, "Very excited to announce I'm joining Can You Keep a Secret, to be directed by the amazing Elsa Duran, based on the best-selling novel by Sophie Kinsella. Daddario is known for the films San Andreas, Baywatch, and The Layover. She also has roles on the television series White Collar, Parenthood, and American Horror Story Hotel." Emma Thompson has been cast in Sony's upcoming Men in Black spin-off that is set to arrive in theaters on June 14, 2019. The actress will be reprising her role as the leader of the Men in Black organization, Agent O, who was last seen in 2012's Men in Black 3, noted the Hollywood Reporter. Emma joins the cast that will include Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson in the lead roles, alongside Liam Neeson, Kamal Najani, Raph Spall, and dancing duos Laurent Nicolas Bourgeois and Larry Nichols Bourgeois. Hemsworth will be featured in the film as a Men in Black agent, with Tessa wanting to join the alien fighting force, Empire reported. Hemsworth and Tessa previously teamed up together in Marvel's Thor Ragnarok. The untitled Men in Black spinoff, which takes place primarily in London, is being directed by Straight Outta Compton and the Fate of the Furious Hummer F. Gary Gray, from a script by Iron Man writers Matt Holloway and Art Malcolm. Steven Spielberg is executive producing, with Walter F. Parks and Laurie McDonald producing. The Men in Black series, which followed the secret organization that protected Earth from alien threats across 3 films, previously featured Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones in the lead roles. Both actors are not expected to return. Emma will next be seen in Johnny English Strikes Again, which arrives in theaters on October 26, and The Voyage of Dr. Dolittle, set for release on April 12, 2019. The Roseanne spin-off The Conners is to debut October 16th on ABC. The show will premiere alongside the network's other new comedies, The Kids Are All Right and The Rookie, as well as its returning hits Blackish and Splitting Up Together, the network said Tuesday. ABC announced last month it had ordered a first season of 10 episodes of The Conners, with John Goodman, Laurie Metcalf, Sarah Gilbert, Lacey Goranson, and Michael Fishman reprising their roles from Roseanne. The synopsis reads, after a sad turn of events, the Conners are forced to face the daily struggles of life in Lanford in a way they've never have before. This iconic family, Dan, Jackie, Darlene, Becky, and DJ grapples with parenthood, dating, an unexpected pregnancy, financial pressures, aging, and in-laws in working-class America. Through all the fights, the coupon cuttings, the hand-me-downs, the breakdowns, with love, humor, and perseverance, the family prevails. Roseanne initially ran from 1988 to 1997 and remained popular in reruns. It earned high ratings when it returned this spring with fresh episodes and was renewed for 11th season, which was swiftly canceled after star Roseanne Barr made a racist comment on Twitter about Valerie Jarrett, a former senior advisor to U.S. President Barack Obama. Barr has since repeatedly apologized for what she has called a joke, but she was widely condemned for the comment. Sam Rockwell and Michelle Williams have signed on to star in Netflix's 8-part adaptation of Sam Watson's Fosse biography. The cable network tweeted Tuesday, FX ordered untitled Fosse Verdun limited series starring Michelle Williams and Sam Rockwell. The Hollywood Reporter says the project will examine the personal and professional relationship of director-choreographer Bob Fosse and dancer Gwen Verdon. Their daughter Nicole and Hamilton creator Lin-Manuel Miranda are among the producers on the limited series. TheLion.com quoted, "My mother and father have one of the greatest love stories ever known," Nicole Fosse is saying in a statement. "They were extremely complex people with an indestructible bond, loyalty, and trust that endured both fantasy and reality. Finally, we have a creative team with the talent and wisdom to tell the story." Fosse and Vernon were married from 1960 until Fosse's death in 1987 at the age of 60. Vernon died in 2000. She was 75. Candice Bergen and the cast of CBS's upcoming revival, Murphy Brown, held their free wedding photos. The photos released to feature Bergen in the middle of an ensemble cast happily going over a script together. Bergen is sitting next to the series' newcomer Jake McDormand, who is portraying Murphy Brown's grown-up son Avery. Original cast members Faye Ford and Joe Regnaputo are returning to reprise their roles as Corky Sherwood and Frank Montana, are also seen together next to Grant Shard, who is returning as Miles Silverberg. The official Twitter account for the Murphy Brown revival says, "Back in the saddle, or rather the newsroom, this morning, the hashtag Murphy Brown team reunited on the set for the first table read of the season." Bergen posted on Instagram a photo of the table displayed with name cards for the stars and scripts. She wrote, "The first read-through, July 24, 2018, 30 years after the original." The revival, which is set to premiere on September 27th at 9:30 p.m., will feature Brown and her team hosting a cable news morning show titled Murphy in the Morning, as opposed to running news magazine FYI, as seen in the original series, which ran for 10 seasons from 1988 to 1998. A build set for Murphy in the Morning can be the background of the table read photos. Murphy Brown's newest season, which will run for 13 episodes, will also feature Brown competing with her son, who hosts his own conservative morning news program. Television personality Chris Hardwick is back at work at AMC, the network announced Wednesday. The comedian was suspended last month from hosting the shows Talking Dead and Talking with Chris Hardwick and was replaced as a high-profile moderator at San Diego Comic-Con after ex-girlfriend Chloe Dystra accused him in a blog post of abusive behavior. Hardwick said he and his former partner were not good for each other, but denied any wrongdoing. AMC said in a statement to Variety Wednesday, following a comprehensive assessment by AMC, working with Ivy Kagan-Bergman of the firm Loeb & Loeb, who has considerable experience in this area, Chris Hardwick will return to AMC as the host of The Talking Dead and Talking with Chris Hardwick. "We take these matters very seriously, and given the information available to us after a very careful review, including interviews with numerous individuals, we believe returning Chris to work is the appropriate step." Deadline.com reported Hardwick is expected to resume his Talking Dead duties for the analysis program August 12th premiere after the mid-season 4 debut for Fear of the Walking Dead. Actress Yvette Nicole Brown, a frequent guest on Hardwick's show, filled in for him during his suspension. Longtime collaborators Lena Dunham and Jenny Connor are ending their production partnership. Dunham and Connor, who executive produced the HBO series Girls, explained in a joint statement to Variety that their interests are pulling them in different directions. The pair says, "We have had one of the most significant relationships together in our adult lives, and we respect each other's decisions." Dunham and Connor will executive produce the new HBO series Camping and other projects as planned, but are dissolving their professional partnership prior to the expiration of their joint deal with the network. The pair says, "While our interests are pulling us in different directions right now, we are excited about our current work and are firmly committed to the projects we have together. HBO has been our home for quite some time, and we look forward to continuing there as we both move forward." HBO's contract with Dunham and Connor's company, Casual Romance, will expire in December. Sources told the Hollywood Reporter Dunham and Connor are in talks for individual deals with the network. Campy, starring Jennifer Garner, will mark Dunham and Connor's first TV series since Girls ended its six-season run in April 2017. Dunham and Connor are also working on multiple other projects together, including a feature film. Josh Duhamel and Isa Gonzalez have reportedly called it quits. Sources told Us Weekly the 45-year-old actor and 28-year-old actress broke up a couple of weeks ago after drifting apart. People says Dunham and Gonzalez's busy work schedules played a role in the split. Insider says their work schedules were tough on the relationship. Dunham and Gonzalez were first linked in February following the actor's separation from singer Fergie. The pair stepped out together on a dinner date in Beverly Hills in June. A source told People at the time their relationship started out slowly, but lately had time together. They seemed very happy. Dunham and Gonzalez were spotted kissing during a trip to Mexico this month. Dunham split from Fergie in September after 8 years of marriage. He recently starred in the USA Network series Unsolved, while Gonzalez will next appear in the movie Alita: Battle Angel. Karlie Kloss is giving fans a first glimpse of her gorgeous engagement ring. The 25-year-old model took to Instagram stories Tuesday after saying yes to Joshua Kirshner. Kloss showed off her engagement ring while in Beijing for a photo shoot. She flashed a diamond sparkler in the video as she got her hair and makeup done. She captioned the post, "My phone is blowing up with the sweetest messages from loved ones. This poor makeup artist is going to kill me." Kloss also captured screenshots on FaceTime of her family and friends' reactions to her engagement. The star shared the news with her mom, grandmother, sister Kristen, and Carrie Ann Kloss, and friends, including Serena Williams. She captioned a shot of Christine, "The moment you find out your little sister is engaged." Kloss announced her engagement in an Instagram post Tuesday morning. She wrote, "I love you more than I have words to express, Josh. You're my best friend and my soulmate. Can't wait for forever together. Yes, a million times over." Kloss and Kirshner, the brother of Trump advisor Jared Kushner, have been together for 6 years. She called Kushner her ride or die in a rare post with the businessman in April. Former MTJ and the host of TRL, Jesse Camp, has been found after he was reportedly missing. The Riverside Police Department in California has confirmed. Riverside Police posted on Facebook Tuesday that the former television star had made contact with the local law enforcement agency and that his family was notified. Camp was reported missing by his sister Marisha Camp, with family members who routinely kept in contact with him, stating that they hadn't heard from him in a week. The police department issued a statement saying Jesse Camp is no longer considered missing. He was contacted by a local law enforcement agency a short time ago and not in need of any assistance. His family has been notified. No further information will be released. Riverside Police said in an update on their earlier post about Camp asking for information about his whereabouts. Officer Ryan Rawls of Riverside Police said to People magazine that Camp made a contact with law enforcement at a shopping center. Camp became famous in 1998 after he won MTV's inaugural Wanna Be a VJ contest after being homeless. He went on to host TRL and released an album in 1999 titled Jesse and the 8th Street Kids. Celebrity friends of Demi Lovato, including Lady Gaga and Ellen DeGeneres, have voiced their support for the singer on Twitter after she was hospitalized Tuesday following a drug overdose. Lovato was taken to the Los Angeles hospital after a drug overdose incident at the Hollywood Hills home. She was reportedly treated with Narcan, an emergency treatment used for overdoses. The pop star's publicist released a statement Tuesday confirming that Lovato was awake following earlier reports that she was stable and alert. The statement says Demi is awake and with her family, who want to express thanks to everyone for the love, prayers, and support. Some of the information being reported is incorrect, and they respectfully ask for privacy and not speculation, as her health and recovery is the most important thing right now. Lovato posted on social media in March that she was 6 years sober. In June, Lovato then released a new song titled Sober that hinted a relapse. Gaga says, "We should all wrap our arms of love around Demi Lovato. I'm so happy you're alive. Thank God. If I know my monsters as well as I do, we all wish you self-compassion and inner peace, and may you receive the love so many have for you. Hashtag I'm confident, Demi. I love you." DeGeneres says, I love at Didi Lovato so much. It breaks my heart that she's going through this. She is a light in this world, and I'm sending my love to her and her family. Other celebrities who shared their well wishes included Nick Jonas, Lovato's ex Joe Jonas, Ariana Grande, Kesha, and Kehlani. Nick said, like all of you, I'm reeling at the news about Demi. All of us love her and need to pray for her to get well. She's a fighter. Hashtag pray for Demi. Joe Jonas says, like all of you, I'm thinking of Didi Lovato right now. She needs our prayers and support. We all know how strong you are at Demi. Hashtag pray for Demi. Ariana Grande just wrote, I love you at Didi Lovato. Kesha wrote, love you at Didi Lovato, thinking of you, plus your family, plus fans, plus friends. Pray for you and thinking of you. Kehlani said before sharing her thoughts about addiction, sending huge recovery love to Demi. This is a very personal moment, and respectfully, delicately, all we can do is send our best wishes and love. Addiction isn't simple nor easy. You're very loved at Didi Lovato. You'll beat this as you did before. She also continued by saying, addiction isn't one of those things you can put yourself in the shoes of. You have to have fought the fight yourself and had to rip your family apart your entire life. Even then, the latter is still not the same thing. This isn't the time for the picking apart or making light of it. Starz has announced that rapper Kendrick Lamar will be guest starring in Sunday's episode of its hit crime drama Power. The network did not divulge any information regarding Lamar's role, but said he will be starring opposite fellow rapper Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, who is a series regular and an executive producer on the show. Power, created by Courtney A. Kemp, stars Omari Hardwick in the lead role of Ghost as he tries to escape his life as a drug kingpin and turns into a legitimate businessman. Joseph Sikora also stars as Ghost's partner Tommy, along with Natura Naughton as Ghost's wife Tasha St. Patrick. Executive producer Mark Canton said in a statement, Kendrick is a once-in-a-generation talent, and Courtney 50 and I felt it would be exciting to create a role for him in Power. Everyone involved is thrilled to have him join the family. Starz renewed Power for a sixth season in March before season 5 premiere on July 1st. The series is a top performer for Starz, averaging 3 million viewers per episode. Cher, Reba McEntire, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and Thomas Kail have been selected as this year's Kennedy Center honorees, the organization announced Wednesday. Also to be recognized for their contributions to art and entertainment are Philip Glass, Wayne Shorter, Andy Blankenbuehler, and Alex Ray. A star-studded tribute for the honorees is scheduled to air on December 26 on CBS. Fight song singer Rachel Platten is going to be a first-time mom. The 37-year-old recording artist said in an Instagram post Wednesday that she's, quote, overwhelmed with joy, love, and happiness to be having a baby with husband Kevin Lazen. Platten's captioned a photo of her baby bump. This is one of my first exciting announcements, but also one of my most vulnerable. So here it goes. I'm pregnant. She says, it's a total miracle that I'm growing a human and my husband. I couldn't be more thrilled. Platten says she experienced serious nausea, exhaustion, sickness, and other symptoms, but is feeling grateful and ready to share her journey with fans. The star wrote, with all the mysteries and wonders around this, one thing that has been abundantly clear to me, this unbelievable little soul that I haven't even met yet is going to be my biggest teacher in the world, and I cannot wait to learn. She vowed, I love you all so much, and I promise to continue to share as much of this process with you as I can. Platten's rep confirmed the singer's pregnancy to Us Weekly. Platten and Lazen will celebrate their 8-year wedding anniversary July 31st. The singer last released the album Waves in October. The South Korean boy band BTS is spending another week on the Billboard 200 albums charts. The K-pop group's third studio album, Love Yourself Tear, ranked number 49 on the chart ending July 28th. July 28th chart marks the 9th consecutive week Love Yourself Tear has appeared on the Billboard 200. The album debuted at number 1 on the charts following its release on May 18th. BTS has also appeared on several other Billboard charts. The group topped the Social 50 chart for the 54th week in a row, ranking at number 5 on the independent album charts and took the 12th spot in top album sales. BTS announced plans this month to release the third and final album in its Love Yourself series, Love Yourself Answer, August 24th. The album reached number 1 among Amazon Music pre-orders last week. Drake have delayed and rescheduled their planned North American tour titled Aubrey and the Three Amigos. The tour, originally set to kick off July 26th at the Vivian Smart Home Arena in Salt Lake City, will now begin August 10th at the Sprint Center in Kansas City. The tour will still come to a close on November 17th at the Phillips Arena in Atlanta. A majority of the concerts have been rescheduled with no new dates announced for a pair of performances that were set to take place in Denver. Refunds are being offered for the original dates, while purchased tickets will still be honored at the rescheduled shows. A spokesperson for Drake in a statement says, in order to deliver the high standard tour experience our fans expect and deserve, we have made the necessary decision to slightly adjust the beginning of the Aubrey and the Three Amigos tour schedule. Drake recently released his new double album titled Scorpion that featured the rapper confirming rumors that he has fathered a son. And now here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of July 28th. Number 9, Post Malone featured Ty Dolla $ign with Psycho. Number 8, Ariana Grande with No Tears Left to Cry. Number 7, Post Malone with Better Now. Number 6, Juice WRLD with Lucid Dreams. Number 5, LMI with Boot Up. Number 4, Drake with Nice for What. Number 3, Maroon 5 featuring Cardi B with Girls Like You. Number 2, Cardi B featuring Bad Bunny and J Balvin with I Like It. And then the one song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of July 28th, Drake with In My Feelings. And now let's take what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1943, the musician, actor, film producer, and Rolling Stones frontman Mick Jagger is born in Darfield, Kent, England. Raised in a middle-class English family, Michael Philip Jagger attended the London School of Economics but left without graduating in order to pursue a career in music. In the early 60s, Jagger, along with Brian Jones, Keith Richards, and Ian Stewart, founded the Rolling Stones, which would become one of the world's most popular and enduring rock and roll bands. The group's many hits included I Can Get No Satisfaction, Jumpin' Jack Flash, and You Can Always Get What You Want. In his personal life, Jagger became famous for his wild rock star lifestyle and glamorous girlfriends and wives. Although best known as a singer and songwriter, Jagger has also acted in movies. He made his film debut in Performance in 1969, which he followed with the title role in 1970s about a real-life Australian outlaw. Among his other film credits include 1992, Bet 1997, and The Man from Elysian Fields 2002, co-starring Andy Garcia, in which Jagger played the owner of an escort service. In addition to Jagger and the Rolling Stones, have been featured in numerous documentaries, including 1970's Gimme Shelter, Albert and David Malice's film about the notorious 1969 Altamont Music Festival, and 2008's Shine a Light, directed by Martin Scorsese. In 1995, Jagger formed his own film company, Jagged Films, which produced the World War II code-breaking film Enigma in 2001, directed by Michael Epic. In addition to his on-camera appearances, Jagger's music has been featured in a long list of movie soundtracks, including Apocalypse Now, 1979, Goodfellas, 1990, and Jerry Maguire, 1996. Jagger won a Golden Globe Award for Best Original Song for Oh Habits Die Hard, which was featured on the soundtrack of Alfie in 2004. Also on this date, in 1975, Van McCoy's The Hustle is the number one song in America. For as popular as it was during much of the first half of the 20th century, couples dancing seemed poised to go by the wayside of American popular culture by the early 1970s. That is, until the arrival of the dance called The Hustle, along with the number one song by the same name. On this date in 1975, Van McCoy's The Hustle topped the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts and the Hot Soul Singles chart simultaneously, signaling the beginning of the disco era. Disco Baby and, of course, writing and recording The Hustle would earn Van McCoy a Grammy Award for Best Pop Instrumental Performance and give the biggest hit by far of his tragically shortened career. He died of a heart attack in 1979. The impact of the record went way beyond its commercial success, however. As The Hustle climbed to the pop charts, it took already a substantial dance craze and turned it into a cultural phenomenon with variations like the Latin, the Line, and the New York Hustles popping up on dance floors nationwide and worldwide. And as your entertainment report for Thursday, July 26, 2018, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.